it is having a time. Okay, cool. Good morning, friends. Happy Sunday. It is 9:15. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is Andy. I'm a South African flight attendant. I work charters and I'm currently on a charter tour in Sudan. So today is a flying day. However, yesterday they called us to do a last minute flight. It was a VIP flight which the other crew did because it was their turn to fly. So they were supposed to just fly down empty to Kadugli and come back with 5 VIP passengers. They did that, and then they ended up also having to do one of those like medical flights, and we can take people who need to come back to Khartoum where the larger hospitals and stuff are for people who need medical help, because majority of our flights are humanitarian aid type of flights. So the other crew did that, and they ended up actually spending the night in Kadugli last night, and then once they get here, myself and my crew are taking over so that they can come home and just, you know, relax, and then we will take over and we will do another 2 flights, another Kadugli turn, which should be good. I just thought I would start this vlog now because why not? You know, it's another flying day. My job as a flight attendant definitely doesn't look exactly the same as other flight attendants. There's typical parts of this job that looks exactly the same for all of us worldwide, no matter what. But for me, being a charter flight attendant and being in the country that I'm in right now and doing the types of flights I do and working on the type of aircraft I work on, I think that makes it a little bit different, a little bit interesting. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'm quickly going to change into my uniform and I'll be right back. And I'm ready. I even made hot cross buns yesterday because it is Easter Sunday today, and I'm bringing them for myself and my pilots to enjoy. In today's flight, I even cut it and put butter in the middle because I don't know about you guys, that's just like the perfect way for me to have my hot cross bun, is with just some butter in the middle. Oh, so good. And I'll link this recipe below. I'll put it on my Instagram, and a few of you guys asked me for the recipe, but I'll put it below here as well. Much easier to make than I expected it to be. It's 9:40. Our pickup is at 10 a.m. Alright, we have made it to Kadugli. I did mention earlier that the other crew had passengers that needed medical assistance. So basically they had 2 passengers on board who had to be placed in these stretchers. There was also doctors on board to help them and like take care of the people. But basically now this is what our plane looks like with these med beds still installed. We take out a few rows of the seats and we install this baby. I'm sure we've seen helicopters that airlift people that need to get to the hospital, so this is very similar vibes. We just do it on our ATR, so that's what that looks like. I thought I would just show you guys what this looks like quickly because, you know, not a lot of people get to see it, and I just feel very grateful and fortunate to say that I can work for an organization that helps people get medical help if they need it, get medical attention, get taken to hospitals. The fact that we're able to do that for these people who live in like the smallest, most rural villages in Africa, it's really honestly amazing. Even though I wasn't even part of the crew that brought the people this morning, it's just cool to see that this is what, you know, the company I work for does. I had 24 passengers coming here to Kadugli with me on my flight, and most of them had to be seated on this side of the cabin, obviously not on this side because there are med beds installed over there. Alright, but anyway, I just got my passenger and cargo manifest. It looks like I'm going to take 16 people back to Khartoum with me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, cool. The last flight was fine, everyone was nice. It was just really hot in the beginning because it's like 40 degrees today. I'm super uncomfortable, as I'm sure you can imagine. What is up, guys? It is now the next day already. I remember showing you guys my pretty little convertible plane and then just nothing else the rest of the evening. I was just tired. I honestly was just tired when I came home. Today, the other cabin crew and my captain are actually leaving and going home to South Africa. We're constantly rotating, basically. They are flying home tonight. I think they get picked up at 1 a.m. because their flight leaves at 3:30 a.m. Their replacement captain and cabin crew have already arrived. They landed here around lunchtime. It's currently like 3:30 in the afternoon. I think in about an hour we're all planning to walk over to Ozone, our favorite ice cream shop here in Khartoum, to just grab one last ice cream for their last day here. They'll be home for a month and then they'll be back. Basically, when the other cabin crew comes back in a month's time, that'll be the day that I get to leave and go home, because that's our rotation and the way that it works. It's been a nice chill day. I've spent the morning editing my uniform rating video. It's just sitting here and exporting right now. I was on the phone with Keegan and my sister. I need to call Megan to figure out some stuff. It is just boiling hot outside. So I think that's also another reason we're waiting to go to Ozone a little bit later in the day, because usually we would go around like 11 in the morning, if not around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But today it's just extra hot and none of us want to deal with that. So we're waiting until like 4:30 till the sun starts to go down. And then we'll head on over to Ozone.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby.
You got an extra scoop. Berry yogurt, date yogurt, and this cookie custard something. I got berry yogurt and vanilla. I just made this massive pot of chicken pesto pasta, but I'm not even gonna eat any of it because, guys, I don't know what's happening, but my stomach, it is having a time. Horrible right now. This might be TMI, but I've got the worst cramps, and it's just, as amazing as that ice cream was, it definitely did not agree with my stomach, and I am really sad about it. It's kind of strange actually. The last couple times I've had dairy, my stomach has not been happy about it, and I've never been somebody with food sensitivities. For majority of this contract, I have not really had much dairy. I drink my coffee black all the time, and I have only been to Ozone 2 other times since I've been here. I've only had that ice cream 2 other times in the last month that I've been here, and both times haven't affected me. But the last time I had an iced coffee, I added milk to it, and that made my stomach really hurt that day. So I feel like I don't know, I might be better off without milk for a little bit. Like I said, I've never been somebody with food sensitivities at all, so this is kind of strange for me to be going through. Like, I love my ice cream, I love my cheese, so yeah, I'm a bit nervous. I actually made this massive pot of pesto pasta for dinner because it was what I was already planning on making for dinner, but I haven't eaten it yet just because my stomach hurts so much, and I'm just really nervous to have a bowl of it and then to not be able to sleep tonight. Instead, I had some flat Coke, which seems to have helped. I took a probiotic. Plus, I'm not that hungry. That was a lot of ice cream that I got today, so I will be fine. I am flying tomorrow as well, so I really don't want to have interrupted sleep tonight. So I'm gonna say good night now and end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for spending the last couple of days with me. I hope that you enjoyed spending a few minutes on my corner of the internet. I'm always happy to show you guys like a different side of the flight attendant life. It's not always typical, but I have like a lot of pride in what I do. I'm always really happy when we get to help people and when we get to see it happen in real time then and there, that, you know, what we do makes a difference. It's a lot of pressure to put on your job to make sure that it's something super fulfilling and that you're always feeling proud of and happy with and stuff like that, but I truly feel that way with my job. So yeah, thank you guys again for spending some time with me. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys all again in the next video. Until then, please continue spreading good vibes and being kind. Bye.
You give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign.